Get ready to dive into a world where empires stand on the brink of war and terrible monsters tear at the fragile borderlands of men. The Adventurer-Conqueror King System Imperial Imprint, or as we like to call it, Acts 2, is now live on Kickstarter. Acts 2 is the new edition of the acclaimed best-selling fantasy role-playing game. You'll find everything you need to enjoy epic fantasy campaigns with a sweeping scope. Whether you want to crawl through dungeons, experiment with alchemy, crossbreed monsters, run a merchant emporium, raise an undead legion, or even conquer an empire, Acts 2 supports your playstyle. Acts 2 integrates experience point mechanics, making campaign activities a seamless part of the core gameplay loop. Your character levels up in new and exciting ways each time you play, adding massive replayability to each of your adventures. Acts 2 offers 18 character classes, 378 spells, new combat mechanics, and so much more. Support Acts 2 on Kickstarter today.
Somewhere in between, around the table with your friends, playing Dungeons and Dragons. And if life ever knocks you down, your dice will surely turn around. Roll your stats, it's time to quest. Let's put your characters to the test.
Hello and welcome to Knocked Prone, a podcast of high crits, small fits, and varying wits. And welcome back, everyone. It has been like a month or two, maybe, since we've all been in the same room together, and never with our new pal, Jameson, here. So, my name is Cade, and I'm the host and dungeon master of this Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition adventure, and I'm joined here by the players. To my left,
Mason playing Litsea,
Brooklyn playing Litsea,
Jameson playing Jack,
Danny playing Yui,
Caden playing Torinn.
Oh yeah, okay. So as last we left our adventurers, the entire group split. Litsea went and had a mission with Vecna. Litsea and Torinn fought some shadows to try and talk to some hags. And Jack and Yui went and fought in a WrestleMania competition in which they ended with being like, hey, let's go to the summer court. And so now we're going to start with Litsea, and Torinn as they're all just getting finished with this short rest of sorts. Though Litsea wasn't necessarily there, he thinks he was there because of Modify Memory that Vecna cast on him, or Viv. And so anyway, you guys are laying under what used to be a firework tree that just exploded. You just watched a group of hags walk towards the summer courts. What are you doing?
So at this point, Litsea has now reappeared.
Yes,
we see
he's
him
standing right next to you.
Okay, so
probably arms folded.
I was like, yeah, like half in a nap state, like during our short rest. So I'm going to like sleepily look up Litsea and say, "Oh, there you are. How did you find us?"
Oh, so we're talking now? Honestly, why don't you just let me finish things up and then we can discuss the past 24 hours, because you and Torinn have been out of line. And you'll see him just kind of sit down, fold his arms, and begin meditating and angrily meditating.
I need to process this.
I'm gonna crawl over to Torinn and whisper, "I don't know what he's been doing, but I don't think it went very well."
What have we been doing to you this whole time? What do you think is going on?
He'll look at both of you for a second, and then, "You're really funny. I get that. I've understood it by now, but ignoring me all day long and then pretending like you haven't even done that?"
Look here. Sometimes, when I was in this mood, when I was younger, my father would call it being hangry. Do you think you're maybe a little snackish right now or something?
What do you have to eat?
Where's your good berries now?
my eyes get teary as I'm like, well, Tess isn't here anymore, so I guess we're not going to be eating very many good berries. But I do have some rations in my pack, so I'll just hand him some rations. What the heck are even in rations? I don't even know. What's a typical ration?
just malto meal mixed in with
Jerkies.
chili.
I was gonna say beef jerky and
Some nuts
Crackers.
and seeds.
Yeah.
Some trail mix.
The astronaut things that are dehydrated that you put water in, and then it's mashed potatoes.
And then, like,
Okay,
whatever that
okay.
bread is they have in Lord of the Rings.
Yes,
Llama spread.
llama spread.
Oh, good trivia,
llama
Kaden.
bread.
So I hand Lakir some rations, sadly.
I'll take it from her, and you'll see Lakir sniff it, and you're not just playing a trick.
I mean, you're going to cast prestidigitation on it anyway, right?
Well, there. And I will cast it, and I'll begin eating my gourmet tasting jerky.
Counter
I'm
spell.
gonna like.
Yeah, I'll take it, and I'll say, thank you, I have been hungry.
I'm just gonna look at Torinn like super wide-eyed, like this guy, like my man.
Well, since we're all up now, I suppose that we should discuss what we're doing next now that we've watched those hags escape.
Well, I mean, go do something about that.
Yeah, if we're feeling all right, I think it's best that we start heading in that direction.
How many hit dice have you, Litsea, and Torinn expended?
I used all of mine.
All of yours? Yeah, so where are you guys going? Like, are you guys going back to the summer court? Are you going to check out the Hag Coven now that it seemingly is empty? Are you going to go to the east and visit your buddy Tess? Like, where are you going here?
I'm thinking, just from our short conversation, I was thinking we were gonna go follow the hags because I'm concerned about where they're going in the summer court.
Okay.
That was my thought. Was that what you guys were thinking? You two?
Yeah.
So you guys start traveling north back to the summer court, fresh on the trail of this Hag Coven. It's been about an hour though for your guys' short rest, and so I mean a lot can happen in an hour. So I'm assuming that all of you are a little bit concerned as to what the Hag Coven's doing, but it takes you about an hour to get back to the summer court. What are you guys doing in the meantime?
I'm gonna be rebuilding an eldritch cannon this time to look like a kitty instead
Okay.
of a dog.
Love it, love it.
Kira's probably just gonna be like fuming, and you'll see him like mouthing parts of the argument like back to himself, and like
had it
and just like
planned.
scribbling in his book like repeatedly. Yeah.
His spell book's just slowly becoming like a journal for an emotional young man.
These idiots that I'm traveling with. No.
You just hear every so often, ha, check, ha, checkmate.
Didn't think of that, did you? But yeah, for the most part, he'll probably be pretty relatively silent unless someone talks to him directly.
And then Torinn, what are you up to?
I'm just cruising along with him. Yeah. I while we were walking, I pulled a health potion off my poncho and I drank that. So still kind of licking my wounds, but
Nice.
we're much better looking now than almost
Dying?
Yeah.
Fireball on self is quite the way to go out.
Self fireball.
All right, so you guys travel for a while until eventually you hear the of the waterfall in the distance approaching. But this time, the waterfall is different. It's a little more blackened.
As I kind of notice it, I'll do detect magic, just number one, to see if the water itself seems magical. Yeah, just to see what's going on.
Yeah, so you detect magic on it, and immediately you're getting some magical essence pinging off of it. It is a necromantic school of this dark energy emanating off of this magical waterfall.
Well, I don't think that we ought to drink this. Does it seem to be focused on anywhere?
The entire waterfall is blackened.
Interesting. The hags, I assume?
It feels like that's the only thing that's changed that we know of.
Should probably catch up to them before they start corrupting the rest of the Feywild. Double time?
Yes.
I'm just gonna look at Torinn, look at Lakir, and shrug, and just do what I did the first time with the waterfall, and just dive right in and attempt to walk through it.
Litsea, go ahead and roll me a wisdom saving throw.
As she was going in, I was tempted to cast Intellect Fortress on her.
Oh, dang.
But it's advantage on any wisdom saving throws, basically.
11.
11.
Wait.
You
Oh,
have
did I use
luck and a billion inspiration.
Yeah. Let's.
You have 0 luck points left for the day. Just so you know.
I know I have 0 luck points, but I'm going to use an inspiration.
An inspiration?
I can do better than that.
Can you?
Yeah, can you do better than 11, Litsea? You got a 2?
Which one you pick.
Yeah, you get to choose.
I know, but 11, obviously. I'm just bummed. I'm just going to stick with that 11. I don't want to use all of them.
An 11? Okay. Litsea, I'm going to need your mini. Do we have a garbage can around?
I'm your new replacement.
I'll just go to bed.
Litsea, as you walk through, your skin grays significantly, and you are now cursed.
Do I have any clue what that means? Do I feel any differently?
So, as you walk through the water, you noticed that your wisdom feels affected. You feel less wise than when you did walking into the water.
I was going to say that I was going to peek my head back out of the waterfall and advise them to not go in the waterfall. But if I'm really lacking in that wisdom, maybe I'm just going to I'm just going to stand in the water.
After seeing her go through, I'm going to also follow.
Oh no.
Okay, make me a wisdom save.
Natural 20.
Awesome.
Unfortunately, a natural 20 will beat my thing, and you are unaffected. So
I'll just use my ward,
Unfortunately.
basically, to
Unfortunately.
create, like, a little disc that makes the water fall around
like a little,
me.
little parasol,
Yeah,
like a little
exactly.
umbrella that you're
Genius.
carrying
Yeah.
through. And rain boots. Gotta have those rain boots. All right, and Torinn, what are you doing?
After watching them walk in, obviously, I'm sure I could see the graying going on with Litsea. Looking around, can I see anything else? Like any other type of entrance or anything, I guess? I mean, I could roll a perception check just to see if there's some other way that isn't quite as risky,
Roll me a natural 20, and there will be a second entrance.
Okay. You got it.
I believe.
No, that wasn't a natural 20.
Dang it.
All right. Okay, I guess I'm going in.
Okay.
Got the bad roll out of the way, though.
Yeah, you got the 5 out of the way. Now you can get the natural.
Oh,
Now you can get the 4.
yeah, now I get the
Nice.
4.
Okay.
Now the 4's out of the way.
What's that total?
Yeah, so that's a total of 4.
Oh,
Yeah.
very wise, sir.
Yeah.
You also feel your wisdom be affected as you're walking through this
Do I-
waterfall.
Do I see Torinn then?
Yeah, you
As
guys
I'm still
stand next
standing
to
in
each
the
other,
waterfall.
just like shoulders slumped, and like just standing there, letting the water just hit your head.
Yeah, I don't know why I imagine myself so paralyzed, but
Oh.
I'm just sitting there. Did you see me though?
I was
guess
about
as
to
you
say,
passed
I
by?
probably walked by them.
Yeah, that's true.
And
that's true.
as I'm like, I'll walk a little bit further before looking back and, what is up with you two? And I'm going to go and grab both of your arms and kind of drag you further and then, hello? Are they responsive at all?
It's another elaborate prank, guys.
It's just one more excuse for us to ignore Lakir. No, I respond. Hey, Lakir.
I'm going to cast dancing lights around us because I assume it's kind of dark. Yeah, exactly. And I'm going to go and kind of just being familiar with different enchantment magics and stuff. I'm going to kind of look at her. Does she seem to be enchanted at all?
She seems to be cursed.
Okay, and I can tell that.
Yes, you can tell that she has. Her and Torinn both have a curse placed upon them.
Well, I was right about not drinking it, and I'm going to. I'll
Like
cast
a big old scoop.
Gotta fit in.
If your friends got cursed, would you get cursed too?
I will cast Remove Curse on both of you.
Nice. Okay. You cast Remove Curse on both Litsea and Torinn, and color returns to their body. They seem so much better. They're no longer ignoring you. It's just everything you had imagined in your notebook arguments that you had written down. You're winning. You say check in your head.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. And one of the lines from the argument is like, "It's a good thing I'm around, isn't it?" And then I'll kind of turn around with the dramatic like flare and whip of like my robes and start walking a bit forward, but slowly.
Since I was playing so dumb, not playing dumb, but like since I'm role playing that the curse had me feeling a little stupefied, I'm gonna say that like I didn't even fully comprehend what happened. I didn't realize I was cursed and I turned gray, and then Lakir did something and now I feel better, and it was just like a little like brain fog moment. I'm just gonna keep going like nothing happened.
No, thank you.
Just a little daydream.
All right. So are you guys continuing on into the summer court?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yes, So does this waterfall just basically lead straight out into the summer court?
So yes, this waterfall is it's a waterfall that water is trickling upwards. Though with your parasol, you were able to block it, obviously.
Gotcha.
And
I'll do it. Parasol was on the bottom then.
Yes, with the rain boots.
Yeah.
And as you enter into the summer court, you notice the cog buildings that you had seen before, and the cogs are still lifeless. Like the field that once was the summer court that has turned into this city is still motionless. You look in the middle of the summer court to look at the lemonade glass that had the wild magic lemonade in it, and it is nearly empty. And you see only gray humans.
No hags, all gray humans.
No, Adeline.
Roll me an investigation check, Litsea.
15.
While she's doing that, by the way, I have detect magic still on, so I'll be doing just a once over of the town. My biggest thing I'm looking out for is any hags that are disguised as humans.
Yes. So, with a 15, you notice two women, fully colored, like right after the 1930s, when they introduced the talkies.
Everything's in color now, baby.
Yeah, full HD cinema color of these two women, and they are long black-haired women, and they are both standing right next to the lemonade glass, tapping the lemonade glass. And look here, as you use your detect magic, you notice that these two hags are hags.
Okay. I'll go and kind of look over towards Litsea and Torinn, and seeing that Litsea is already a little focused in, I'll kind of whisper to her, "Hags."
I think so. And have they seen us yet? Like, are they facing towards the lemonade? They haven't turned around to see us.
Let me make a perception check for them. They sure do notice you. So they stop tapping the glass as they hear the water trickling off of you, as they feel the bestow curse placed upon the two of you, and they turn around and they both of them clap, and humanoids start lining up next to the hags. Humanoids as in the dragonborn that are turned into these gray humans.
Right.
So, any chance that you're willing to talk about this?
What? I don't know who you're talking to.
Didn't think so. And I'm going to cast Hold Person on one of them.
One of them will cast Counterspell. One of them will cast Lightning Bolt all the way across to the Dragonborns. Yeah.
I'll cast Counterspell on that.
Second Counterspell.
You guys don't have Counterspell at all?
No.
There we go.
Literally, so I just rolled 8d6. I got 3 6s, 2 5s. Oh, sorry, 3 6s, 3 5s, a 4, and a 2.
Somebody's above average.
So, as you attempt to cast Hold Person on this hag, 20 Dragonborn drop dead immediately. She casts Thunderbolt through their heads. All drop dead. And she says, "Okay, now we're talking."
I'm assuming initiative. I am immediately...
No, we gotta talk for like 45... I'm just kidding. Everyone roll initiative for me, please.
unless someone wants to talk. But look here, for the most part, is...
We can still reach common ground. Decorum.
I know we just murdered 20 people, but
And they're also
I rolled a
surrounded
2.
by some of these.
What?
They're also surrounded by some of these guys, right?
So they have each of them have 20 Dragonborn on either side of them, and one of them just cast one hand of their lightning bolt to kill 20 Dragonborn. And so there's still 60 Dragonborn left standing next to them horizontally. So Litsea got 5, you said?
Yeah, I got 4.
Hey, for once Litsea's not last.
Yeah, it only took a natural 1.
That's so true, though.
Sorry, a little bit of Lakir sass is mixed in still.
All right, what did everyone else get?
4.
Litzy?
5.
Torinn?
19.
Oh!
Torinn coming in hot.
For like the first time.
Yeah.
I'm usually at the bottom.
So Torinn, you are going to go first. Torinn, you watch as this hag raises her hand and kills 20 gray humanoids. And as they die, they all turn back into Dragonborn.
Okay.
Dead Dragonborn, I assume?
Dead
Okay.
Dragonborn.
Yeah.
No, they're just polymorphed.
Yeah, no, I didn't know, maybe.
I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb
Okay.
as a second level spell. And I'm going to twin spell it using some sorcery points. My last sorcery points. So that's just a spell attack. Okay, so the first one was 25 to
25 to hit? Oh my
Yes.
gosh, that
The
hits.
second one is a 21.
Oh my gosh, that hits.
So the first one takes 24, and I'm making
Oh,
these
wow.
fire damage. Okay.
Okay.
So 24 damage on the first one, and the second one is going to take. Oh man, those are lower. 14 fire damage
14 fire damage?
on the
Wonderful.
on the second one. Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, you deal massive amounts of damage to both of them.
Also, wild magic. I got a roll for that. The first one was a 4 on my d20, and
Okay.
the second d20 was a 19. 4 and 23. Not looking great for that first one.
4 and 23?
Yeah.
Okay. So, 20.
Tess
Oh, wait.
boosting your stuff.
4 on the 4 table that you.
Squints and leans in.
I know,
Uh-oh.
it is in the scary zone, yeah.
Oh no.
You stop the flow of time for everyone but yourself. No time passes. Roll me a d4.
4.
While you take 5 turns in a row.
Oh my gosh.
Them up!
That's awesome.
I'm so excited.
Metagaming, if you'd keep one alive so I can experiment some spells on it, I would appreciate it.
Okay. Alright,
So anyway, I started blasting.
yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'll come
And
back
then roll
to
me
that.
your second wild
Okay,
table.
okay, yeah, well, we can do that. So 19 and 7 for the second one.
The caster and every creature within 30 feet of the caster get an intense sense of kinship and refuse to fight each other for 1 round.
Wait,
Okay.
But everyone's frozen.
So
I don't know if this negates each other.
I'd say
No.
lose one round
say,
of
yeah,
your
lose
time
one
stop,
round.
and
Yeah.
then-
So you get 4 rounds that you
Okay.
can take, and then everyone else will have to skip around because they're too busy playing patty cake.
Okay.
Yes. So we're gonna have you take 4 rounds, and then your 5th round will have you be super kinny.
Okay. Alright, so I guess I'll just firebolt him.
Okay.
Let's just do that.
Yeah, you gain advantage because I believe that they are incapacitated.
Definitely not moving anywhere.
Yeah, so they're incapacitated.
They're not dodging
So that
it.
means you attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Okay. Okay. So I'll just attack that first one that I did the most damage to with the firebolt. Yeah. Oh, luckily I got advantage because my other one was a natural 1. So that is an unnatural 20.
Okay, that hits.
Okay, and then that is 9 damage to that one.
To the first one?
Yeah.
Okay. And roll me a wild magic
Yes.
table.
This is gonna be the rest of the episode.
wait, okay, wait, let's think about this though. So we just saw all these Dragonborns drop dead.
And blink
And
in
then
a fury.
Torinn like practically enters this like wild magic table rage where we blink and then just
You
chaos
Torinn.
ensues.
$18 and $92.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be good.
Disintegrate.
Oh no!
Himself.
Roll me a d12.
Okay.
So many rolly dice. Rolly dice.
3.
You permanently learn Elvish as a language.
Awesome.
Forever.
I already know Elvish, so do I know it?
Wait
just-
a minute. You permanently know Giant as a language.
Oh my goodness. Awesome.
In all caps, though.
Giant.
That's what Giant is. That's how you write Giant script.
You know,
How are you today? I'm sorry, I don't speak Giant.
Okay. So yeah, that was my first one.
Yeah. Roll your second one, sir.
okay.
And your third and fourth.
And your
Yeah.
third and fourth.
And that guy's still alive?
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, next attack. I'm attacking the same one.
Yep.
That is a 16.
Does not hit.
Does not hit.
does not.
Okay, interesting.
But still, roll me a wild magic, sir. Doon, 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 doon.
All right, so that is a 16 on the d20
That's on the good table.
and a 4.
That's not as good. Caster teleports 25 feet to the left of their location. A trail of fire appears from their starting position to their teleported position.
Oh, nice.
me and Litsea.
So,
No, that's luckily to the left. So,
you're.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
yeah.
I was thinking like
thinking
you're
DM
screwed.
side, yeah.
Yeah, so you teleport 25 feet to the left, and there is a wall of fire that appears in your spot. And luckily, everyone was standing to the right of you. Continuing.
Heck yeah.
What's your next roll, sir?
I shall continue with Firebolt. I'll just do that so I don't blow through my good spell slots in the case that these guys don't die. Or at least one of them doesn't die. I think this is my last one, or do I have one more after this?
You have one.
Okay. 23 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Okay, and then that's 8 fire damage again.
Okay. On the same one or a different one?
The same one. And then for wild magic, d20 is 6,
Ruh-roh.
and the 100 is 33.
All right, so 33 on the less good table. You are at the center of a 10-foot anti-magic, or you are at a center of a 10-foot radius anti-magic field that negates all magic equal to less than your level for 1 hour and does not require concentration.
Okay.
Does the field stay there, or does it follow?
Now it will follow him for 1 hour.
Time
Oh,
to rush.
no.
Rush him, rush him, rush him.
Yeah.
So, what are you going to do for your last attack? You can't cast spells, unfortunately.
Rush him.
Is my flame breath considered magical?
It is not. So
Okay.
that is an ability.
Okay, awesome. That's what I'll do.
Okay,
I will
and
move.
they fail a dexterity saving throw, so go ahead and deal them your damage at full, sir. Okay, so you move 10 feet away from the hags, correct? And then you do your breath weapon, and since they are petrified, they fail.
Perfect. I haven't used this for so long, I can't even remember what the damage dice is. Okay, I come up and flame breath them, and I do 10 fire damage.
10 fire damage. Okay. Each of them take the full 10 damage. And with that, everyone, time resumes. And Torinn has left your eyesight and is right in front of the hags and has dealt a whopping 75 points of damage to these hags while you guys took one blink of the eye. And now...
Also the wall of fire.
Yeah, also Wall of Fire is next to you,
Yeah.
as well as everyone just feels really good. And everyone spends their turn. Tell me how you spend your turn. Like, you're just feeling like, I don't really want to fight.
Yeah, because it's the hags too. They're not
Yeah,
gonna.
no, everyone feels kinship.
I actually really want to know what Lakir would like to do while he's feeling this kinship.
Okay, yeah, I'll get and say. Listen, we can still talk this out. Everyone's committed some friendly murder in their history, and I think we can still salvage this situation with the half remaining.
Yes, exactly. You know, Lakir's right, and so I walk up to Lakir, grab his hand, and then grab the hag's hand, and I put them together.
You see, this is the type of of kinship that I'm looking for. Nobody treats me with respect these days.
You don't get this in your coven?
I have 2 sisters and they hate me. So no, I don't really get any good attention here.
And then the other sister's like,
I don't hate you.
and then they look at each other with a sense of longingness.
And the crowd goes, "Aww."
Aww.
Yeah.
And family points go up. You can just see the health meter on both of them just go back to new.
Welcome to Family Feud.
I'll look at Litsea and give her like a big smile and be just like, so precious.
And while this is happening, Jack, Yui,
Oh boy.
you guys appear from out of a sewer, like a manhole, from the middle of the thing, and from the middle of the summer court, and you see just a 20 dead bodies.
Oh my goodness.
A group of hags and humanoids with gnomes and an elf and a dragonborn, all just like singing their kumbayas.
Besides the dragonborn who looks like he's ready to murder them.
Yeah, besides the dragonborn who is clenching his fist Arthur style.
Nostrils are smoking, you know?
Yes. But it's like, I don't know why I don't want to attack you, but I don't. So, anyway, what are you doing, Torinn?
I guess I'm saying like, oh my gosh, like I'm so sorry for using all that powerful fire magic and my breath weapon to attempt to singe the skin off of your bones and kill you where you stand. I feel so bad about that right now.
And you know, that was my bad. Like, I was the one who kind of provoked this thing. I mean, like, I should take responsibilities. I don't want you feeling like you're the bad guy here, you know?
And I kind of jumped the gun as well. I shouldn't have been so rude as to try to enchant you before talking.
Yeah, what was that about? I mean, like,
It's more just habit at this point, you know?
We are all creatures of habit.
For the record, I was very far away from actually attacking anybody yet, so...
Oh, well,
These guys are just
like,
we pop up and we're just standing there like, what is going on?
No, I assume actually we see them, like, come up out of this, like, portal hole.
You clang.
So I'm just gonna run over, I'm gonna grab their hands too, I'm gonna, like, drag them over to the group and be like, new friends, do you know these people? I'm directing this towards the hags.
Oh, no, but it's always nice to make new friends. Come on.
Yes, we could always use
I
more
follow
company.
the Beck in. I'm like, hiya.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, I go along with it, but my eyes are like, what is happening?
Yeah, and with that, a round ends, and
Wow.
you guys are all like shaken back. And as you're all standing in this 10-foot anti.
Why did you bring us closer?
these guys need to roll initiative too, right?
And with that, yes, Jack and Yui, if you could roll me initiative as you guys are all hanging out with these hags.
10.
10? Okay.
20. 16 plus 4. Nice to have fast initiative again.
And after this sense of kinship has left you guys, these hags glare at you again and look at you. And one of them holds their hand out as if it's about to cast another lightning bolt. And with that, that's where we're going to end our session. My name is Cade, and I'm the host and dungeon master of this Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition adventure. And I'm joined here by the players to my left.
Mason playing Lakir.
Brooklyn playing Litsea.
Jameson is Jack.
Danny playing Yui.
Caden playing Torinn.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much for listening. If you love our podcast, go ahead and give us a review on Apple Podcasts. It really helps us with our viewership and with getting up in the ranks. And share us with a friend, because friends make D&D better, and friends make listening to D&D better. Also, go check out our Patreon. That's patreon.com/knocked. That's knocked, KNOCKED. And we hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.